Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom, taking the bathroom. The bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace. And today we want to talk about 23andme. Is this do-it-yourself DNA collection kit. And so basically what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead, go into this package, and we're going to collect some DNA from myself. And I'm going to turn it in, and then we're going to get our results back. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and see what we have in the box.
Alright, so here's the box right here. Inside you're going to find the package with everything that you're going to need. But before we get into that, let me just take you around the box. You can see that the box is a resealing box. And the most important thing you want to know is the simple instructions. 30 minutes prior to giving your saliva into the little tube, you can't eat and you can't drink anything. And also, your kit has to be registered at 23andme.com. They will not process it without you registering that kit. There's some things to know. Alright, so the first thing I want to do, I want to make sure that my kit is registered. Remember that they will not process your DNA if your kit is not registered. So, before I get my DNA, let's go to the 23andme website. And once you get on the website, it's going to ask you for some basic information, just like signing up for anything else. And it's going to ask you to create an account. And this is sort of how the process look right here. Once you created your account, it's going to send you a verification email. You then have to go to your email address. You have to click that. This is my email address. Verify the email. It's going to take you back to 23andme website. And then it's going to ask you to put in the login information that you first created. So once you put in the information, it's going to ask you for your barcode. Your barcode is specific to you. It's found on your box. Specific to you. Found on your box. Enter the information right there. And then it's going to tell you your kit is now registered, and it's going to ask you to update your profile. You can go back later and add information to your profile, but this is just how you get started. Now we have it. Let's go ahead and get our DNA in. Alright, now here's the exciting part. You want to go ahead and open up the box. Be careful how you open up the box because you have to send the package back in the same box. It is a resealing box. So when you open up the box, you have this little package right here. And again, they reiterate the instructions. No eating, no drinking, no brushing of the teeth 30 minutes prior to performing the test, or should I say giving you DNA. So inside you have a little tube. You want to fill the tube up with saliva all the way up to the line. I thought it was going to be easy. It was a little harder than what I thought. There is also a plastic bag that you get the tube out of, and they have a self-absorbing cloth in there. You want to leave that cloth in there. You want to make sure that's in there when you ship it off. And so now you have your tube filled with saliva. The top, you want to squeeze it down tight, and it's going to release this liquid that's in top. That's on top of the top. On top of the top. Say that 3 times fast. And you just want to mix it with your saliva, shake it up, and put the little cap back on it. Again, to reiterate, no eating or drinking 30 minutes prior to giving your DNA. And so you have everything in there, your saliva, everything mixed up. You want to put the cap back on. You want to put it in the plastic clear bag and seal it. And then you're ready to put it in the box and send it up on its way and put it in the mailbox. I believe I sent it by FedEx. So let's go ahead and send it off. And then we just wait. So as I prepare to send this off and wait for my results, I couldn't help but to reminisce. Growing up as African American, I always struggled with identity. Who am I? Where's my ancestry from? And then as I reminisce, just thinking about it that I have kids and I'm passing on those same questions to my kids and they pass it on to their kids. And it's like a cycle. This gives me opportunity to find out who I am. I mean, I don't want to pass on the same questions to my family. My mom, my dad, they had kids, and then their kids have kids, and they have grandkids, and now you have a host of people wondering, where are they from? What are they made of? So, again, I'm very excited to get my results. It helped bring closure to us. Okay, guys, after about 3 weeks, my results came in, so you simply get an email from them, and you're able to just go right ahead and log in. And so here are my results. I'm just going to speed through and show you guys some of the features. I was actually quite surprised all of the detail that they had. Like, for example, 76% West African, like 80% Sub-Sahara African, 16.9% European, I mean, so it gets really detailed. It even breaks it down to um what continent your DNA is found on or originated from. It also compares if you give your mom or your dad a kid. It compares, what you got from this and then what you got from the other one. And again, the thing that I love about it is the wellness piece. It lets you know, like, if you lactose intolerant, you might be having problems with your stomach. You didn't know why. It lets you know if you have the enzyme that break down dairy products. It gives you an insight to that. It tells you exactly the gene that they study, what effect that gene have on your facial features, your hair color, your eye colors, your sleep pattern. Just so much detail. And trust me, people, I'm still going over this. I'm still diving into this. I'm talking about this with my mom. I'm talking about this with my dad. Heads up, this might be one of their Christmas presents or both of their Christmas presents. This thing right here is so detailed of who I am, where I'm from, and it just mind blowing. It just boggles my mind of how I send off this saliva and they're able to let me know if I'm less likely to sleep. I struggled for years not being able to sleep and come to find out, hey, I'm wired that way. I'm built that way. I'm less likely to enter into a deep sleep. So again, as I was saying, I've been talking about this with my siblings, talking about this with my mom, my dad. So I gotta go ahead and get those guys a kit so we can compare our genes, our DNA to each other. Another feature that I like about it is the relative feature. Those who opt in, you can go ahead and you can find people who have similar DNA patterns to you. You'll be surprised who your third and your fifth cousin is, and it does it by percentage. It'll tell you if this person share X amount of percentage with you or not. Overall, it is well worth the wait. 5 stars all the way. Man, this thing is life changing. It's really giving me a sense of who I am, and now I know where I'm going.